Hey, what's up, everybody? It's time for another Saturday night Oldsmokey live stream, and tonight, I don't know if you saw the thumbnail, but we are going to be opening a box from Dub C, obviously. Yep, there is his P.O. box, and I'm sure he'd welcome anything that you wanted to send along his way. Let me go turn these notifications. Anyway, I'm not exactly sure what all he's sent in here. He did tell me one thing, so we're definitely going to have a meal in here. And I'll say hello to Miss Marilyn. What's up, Miss Marilyn? Miss Renee. I see Karsten. Hello, greetings from Germany, he says. What's up over there in Germany? It's really late at night, if I'm not mistaken. And, hey, Fireman Food's here. Fireman Food, where do I have? Yeah, I can pull this. Fireman Food's patch right there. He was a fireman in California for many years. Retired from doing that, so definitely did his service. And I'm sure everybody out there in California would thank him for that. Let's see here. Who else we got? Kenneth, what's up? Aletha, hello. P&G Doolin, hello. James, how you doing, man? Good to see all you guys. So, oh, hey, Horny Animal just came in. Hello, everyone. Hope y'all are having a great night. Well, thank you for that super chat to start this thing off, Mr. Animal or Mrs. Animal. I don't know. That doesn't dictate what I should say, so, Animal. Anyway, we're going to open up this box from Dub C tonight and have some fun with whatever's in here. I'm not exactly sure. I know one thing that's in here. That's it. Well, he might have mentioned a couple other things, but I've already forgotten. So, really, I only know one thing that's in here. It's definitely going to be an MRE of the slightly vintage era. I wouldn't call it exactly vintage, but it's not new by any stretch of the word. So, yeah, let's just go ahead and get into this. Now, if you're wondering, anybody out there who watches this live stream who wonders about Dub C, there is a link right at the very top of the description where you can find his channel. Very simple. Click on that. It'll take you over to his channel. You can scroll through, check out his videos. Does, obviously, MREs and things like that. Also, survival type items, and he's out there building like a small shelter that he's going to be staying in. I think this winter he's going to try to have it done by winter, I would think, from what I've watched. And I have watched I wouldn't say every video, but I've watched quite a few over there. So Shocker, of course, Shocker chimes in with, who's Dub C? I have no idea, dude. I just, some random guy that sent me this box. I figured I'd open it up on a live stream, right? So let's go ahead and get into this and see what's in this box. And yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I need something to break up the monotony that's been happening lately. I haven't opened anything up like this in a week. Typically, I'll get into some ration items at the least through the week, and I have not touched anything ration related in the last week, which I'm not going to exaggerate, is very strange for me. Usually I'll have at least a couple different meals in between doing these live streams or making videos or whatever it may be, and this week I haven't done that, so I don't know. And last week I kind of experimented a little bit with my intake of the amount of super dense high sodium food, and I think that somewhat helped out and worked to my benefit, so I'm going to probably stick with that method and theory this week as well, just to kind of continue testing that theory out. But we got the box open. Let's see what all is in. Nice little air pockets to give it some padding. These things actually work really, really well. You wouldn't think it because they're so Look, they're so fragile. You know, fragile they are, but just scared the dog. Probably a headphone warning there too. Anybody who's got headphones on. And I scared the dog, like I said. Okay, here we go. Menu number 19. Beef roast with vegetables. What year do we have? I think this is a 2008. 154. 2008. Let me get rid of my MRE gum here. For some, I don't know if it was YouTube having issues, which I think it was, because everything else was working internet-wise. I wasn't having any issues there, but I was not able to get logged in to get my description set up for some reason, and it took me about 20 minutes just to get to the point to where I could start working on it, and made me a little bit later than I wanted to be. Alright, here's a little look inside the box. Let's see what else is in the box. Oh, I love the Mountain House Pro Packs. Pro Packs are made to save a little bit on the space. I don't know if they really save that much space, because when they don't vacuum seal them like this and you can spread the food out, you can make it much, much flatter than that. But when it's vacuum sealed like this, you're stuck with that lump. You know what I mean? But it is nice, very compact, very lightweight. Mountain House. Honestly, I can't think of a company out there that has really reached the magnitude that Mountain House has really gotten up to right at this point. They're tried and true, tested, survived the ages. They've done some really long-term testing, which is, it's integral to what their food is all about, which is long-term food storage. So, it's awesome to see that they're performing all these tests that are they've done 30-year tests now, and that's why the new Mountain House have a 30-year shelf life on them. They didn't used to have that. I can't remember exactly what they've changed the shelf life on them a couple times. Let's see if there's a date on this one, but this is sweet and sour pork with rice. I don't know. This used to be a main back in the old meal cold weathers, and I do believe that the I don't know, I can't remember what menu. I think all I have is breakfast menus down here in the food pack at Cold Weathers. But the food pack at Cold Weather, I do believe, had the sweet and sour pork as well, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but I'm almost positive the old Meal Cold Weathers did. Oh. And I think I'm about ready to dive into this food pack at Cold Weather, and I got to throw out a huge thank you to BTemple for these, for the opportunity to even think about doing a review of a food pack at Cold Weather, because they are so extremely rare. Also linked to BTemple's channel right down in the description, very close to the top. Him and the other Canadians are all together, bunched together down there. Smitty, you got to go check out Smitty's channel. Love that guy. He's one of my favorite Canadians. Him and Trucker as well. If you guys don't know who CT is, or Trucker, also link to CT's channel right down in the description. I'm throwing out a lot of suggestions and links, but definitely go check those out. I have missed the super chat, and I don't have myself on live chat. Oh, well, check the super chat. Well, it's not going to work. Whoa, weird. Guys, I'm sorry. For some reason, it's not letting me. Huh. Well, the chat is going absolutely bonkers on me right at the moment. Okay, I got horny animals there. Okay, Dan or Cyanide Cookies comes in with top of the morning to everyone, which he's over in Australia, so it's first thing in the morning over there. I think it's probably around 8 o'clock. I think they're 12 hours ahead of us. So not only is it 8 o'clock in the morning there, it's tomorrow in Australia. I just can't equate that in my head. Anyway, it says top of the morning to everyone. Well, my morning, but I will wait for you to catch up. Okay, so I didn't even read the rest of it, and I was talking about that. But thank you for that. Wow, extremely large super chat there, Dan, or Cyanide Cookies. And man, I really appreciate that, dude. And I hope let's see what tomorrow. That'd be Sunday for you. I don't know if you're going to be working Sunday. I know you typically do, so hope you have a good, safe day at work tomorrow. I know you do some pretty dangerous stuff over there. If you really want to, especially in today's day and age. My mic is going crazy. Really? Well, my mic wasn't plugged in, so let me see if I can fix that with plugging in a microphone. Something is going on. It seems like something's going on with YouTube, in my opinion. I've checked it with my other devices, and nothing was wrong. But let's see. Oh yeah, Horny Animal. Thank you for that super chat telling me that my mic was going crazy. By the way, so let's see. Alita says that audio is good. Thank you. That's what I'm checking right now. Dan says, yeah, I'm at work listening in, though. Got everything under control here. Dan, I can't remember. I was trying to remember earlier today. I've been running around like a chicken with my head cut off here. And I can't remember if I messaged you on Patreon or if I even sent you an email. But I think I did one of the two. But your box did show up yesterday. And that will be the next thing on the agenda to get opened up here. I just figured we'd do Dub C's tonight, and then your box will be getting opened next, which all the way from Australia. I don't know if any of you guys have ever shipped anything to Australia or had anything received from Australia, but the shipping is insanely expensive, so huge thank you to Dan. Now, you really didn't have to do that. I know you know that, but super appreciated, and we'll be checking that out very soon. And I don't know what's in the box. He mentioned something before, but I'm trying to keep it a surprise, even to myself. Kenneth Hill, what's not good and could be better? Oh, excuse me. I'm clogged up all of a sudden. I might need to go get some nasal spray to... Carson says lagging. Is anybody else having any issues with the live stream? Let me just throw that question out there. Whoa, Gusto made it. Howdy, Smokey. Well, we're glad to see you here, RC Gusto. And that reminds me, you guys go check out RC Gusto's channel. Gusto's been very busy with the current climate of things that he has to deal with, being an ICU doctor. So obviously he hasn't been able to focus on his channel because, man, I know he doesn't have any time. Between that and everything he's got going on at home and running marathons and everything else that this guy does, I know he'll eventually get back to it, though. So go check out his channel. Give him a subscribe if you guys want to do that and check it out and you like what's going on. Jack of Trade says, no problems with the live stream. Good. Thank you for that. That's what I need is people's feedback. I was just down in Mobile 2 weeks ago. Shocker says. Chris Stiver says, what's up to RC Gusto? Salty Croc says it's all good. Somebody sent me a Japanese can of whale-flavored horse meat. Whoa. Yeah, dude, definitely film that. What a strange combination of flavors. Like, is horse meat not enough of a flavor to you gotta add in some, obviously probably some whale blubber to that horse meat to flavor it to taste like whale? Wow. Never even heard of that before. You got to send me a picture of that, dude. I got to at least see what this. I can envision them making some kind of crazy combination animal between a horse and a whale and putting that on a can, but maybe not. It's the other white meat, Shocker says. Aletha says, I like your wife. Are you talking to me? Oh, Gusto, my wife won't let me open it in the house. Well, you'll have to film it outside then. I doubt it's going to stink, unless it's bloated or something, but tell her it could be a lot worse. I mean, she could be, or somebody could have sent you a can of pastrami or something. That's like from everything that I've seen, this is not something I ever intend on wanting to experience myself, just because I've seen so many other people go through the torture of opening those cans and trying to consume the contents of those cans. And every time I've seen Americans do it, like 99.9 times out of 100, they're attempting to eat it the improper way, which you take like that flatbread, and you put it looks like some kind of like horseradish. You spread that out or something like that, maybe mayonnaise even. Some kind of white something they spread on there, and then it seems like they put onions and what else? There's a few things that they put on that bread, and then they also spread some of that pastrami out, and it's like a very thin layer. Kind of think of it how Australians and British do with like the Vegemite and stuff like that. It's just a very little bit to add a little flavor. Just the smell of it, from what I've seen and what I've heard, and I actually know some people that have had firsthand dealings with that. Not up my alley. Not something I really care to indulge in. But it's definitely an aged food. Things not to eat the wrong way. Wasabi and Vegemite. Yes, wasabi. I have watched L.A. Beast. I think he seems like he did finally consume. See, wasabi was one of his, I guess, enemies in food, and he had a ball of wasabi that was like that big around, like a softball size. I don't know anybody outside the U.S. that doesn't know what a softball is. They're about that big around, I would say. I don't have anything sitting here that's about that big, but anyways, pretty good. I mean, actually, really big. And when you're talking about a ball of wasabi, and he ate that whole thing like an apple. Crazy. You guys should go check out a bunch of LA Beast videos. I don't know if you guys have never watched him, especially like let's see, I probably started watching him like 7 years ago, something like that. So the content before that, the content throughout that, any of his videos are great, but some of that older stuff that he's done was crazy, absolutely crazy stuff. He ate some vintage cereal there. What am I going to say? Probably a year and a half, 2 years ago. He had some really interesting vintage cereal that he took down, bowl after bowl, and then everything that he had left over out of those bowls he threw into a mixer, and he drank all the rancid, nasty cereal, which I've had my own experiences with old cereal, and I can guarantee you he had one heck of a stomachache after that, and probably sat in the restroom for quite some time. I do believe that I missed another super chat. Even Fireman Food likes watching LA Beast. You got to check him out. Okay, Gusto was the last one there. All right, guys, I'm very nasally, so give me 1 second. I'm going to go run and grab something. I'll be right back. Try not to use this stuff very much because I know it's got an addictive. I guess I've heard it's addictive. I don't know, but I've been very clogged up over the past week, and this stuff really does work. The only other time I used it, they actually bought this for me for the show. The last day we were filming, like my sinuses completely closed off, and that's when I think I ended up getting the COVID or whatever. So yeah, I kind of forgot about that until just now. But yeah, they went out and got me that to clear up the way I sounded, because I sounded awful. All right, let me get back into this box here. What do we got here? This is chicken in Thai style sauce. Is this the same main that I tried like when would that have been? Probably a couple months ago, I think. I'd have to go back and check my videos. I thought Dub mentioned some delaminating on here, but I'm not seeing any. Yeah, it's looking good. MRE kid just popped in there. Yeah, Gusto, I do believe that I did have the. I never did go. Well, the thing is, I can't say for sure that I did because I never went and got tested. But I kind of reported on my symptoms that I was going through there for about a solid 3 months on the live streams here. And as a lot of people in the chat knows, Miss Sunshine has been one of the COVID long haulers, is what they're calling what she has experienced. And I guess me and her had basically the exact same symptoms at the same time. It's just after mine finally cleared up, after it was probably longer than 3 months, hers didn't. So yeah, I never did go get tested, and one of the reasons why I didn't. I know this is a probably stupid thing to say, but at the time, West Virginia was the last state to not have a case. And I just came home from New York, and I didn't really want to be that guy. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I just kind of dealt with it as it was. All right, what do we got here? Oh, I just seen you review one of these. Ah, this is the black bean and rice burrito, and it is from 1999. And I'm going to explain to you guys the significance of what's going on with this in just a second. What else do we have in here? Let's see. All right, I got a letter. We just got a letter. A couple other things in the bottom of the box here I'm pulling out. All right, box is empty. All right, and we have, oh, looky here. Nice. We have a peach jam and a peanut butter. Look at that. These are MCI. I have no idea what year these are, but if I read this letter, I might get a hint on that. And then we're going to take a consensus on what we're doing here. Okay, yeah, let me tell you guys what's up with that, too. But let me read this letter really quick. Hope you're doing well. We'll send you this burrito. Wanted to send this burrito your way, as well as a chicken and Thai sauce main. These appear to be from 2000 or 1999, one or the other. Also sending another ration from 2008 and some other goodies that I thought you might like. I also enclosed a handmade keychain. Wait a minute. A handmade keychain made of Titan survival cord to put on your keys or your EDC everyday carry kit. Have a great day, Dub C. Well, thank you for the letter and the goodies on the table. And Dub C, any idea what year those might be? Just out of curiosity. Not that it really matters too much. I'm going to eat them no matter what. These are definitely food in my eyes. A lot of people would run away from a. At minimum, this would be, it'd have to be at least, 40 years old? At minimum, if it was made in 1980. So, from 40 to 40 plus years old, let's say, most people would run away from any type of jam, be it peach, apricot, grape, blackberry. I think that's all the jams. Flavors, pineapple. Jam, okay, we got peach, pineapple, blackberry, grape, and apricot. I think that's all of them. I think that's all the flavors. And I looked away. Miss Sunshine, I hope you're doing well. I'm not picking up exactly what's going on in the chat here. Not going down without kicking and screaming. Miss Sunshine, we're all gonna will you better. we're just gonna make you get better. We're gonna all send positive vibes your way, and you've got to get better. Let's see. I'm going back to read Miss Sunshine's chat. This sucks. I'm going back in the hospital Monday. I have COVID glass lungs now. What the? I have no idea what that is, but doesn't sound good. I wonder if that's like a little bit of the onslaught of what I had going on. Whenever I couldn't breathe there for about a month, couldn't catch a deep breath, which I'm sure Miss Sunshine going through something a lot worse. But yeah, I mean it was more or less just an inconvenience in the way I felt. Just could not catch a deep breath without starting like to try to yawn, and I had to induce a yawn to catch a deep breath. Okay, so MRE Kid says, what's your favorite MRE? Okay, specifically if we're going to talk about the United States MREs, this is definitely not a secret. My favorite MRE is a vintage meal, and it's the corned beef hash. And I hate kind of telling people that because it's not one that people can go out and just get with confidence and say, okay, I'm going to pick that meal up, and I want to try it. Because, I mean, I can't suggest anybody go out and eat vintage food. So I don't know. I just bought a couple different cans of corned beef hash to experiment and see if the stuff that's in the store right now tastes anything like what was in the old MREs, which, again, sitting in a retort pouch for 25, 30 years, probably, maybe it enhances the flavor. But let's see. One of the ones that I really like that's a modern MRE, and I guess you would have to go back. I talked about this last week, but one of the more underrated menus, in my personal opinion, was the meatballs. I really liked the meatballs, liked everything about it, and I added like a slice of MRE pizza with it, and used all that extra marinara sauce that came with the meatballs to put on the pizza, and man, did it make it really, really, really good. I totally enjoyed that entire experience. And I've gotten lucky like that a couple times over the past couple weeks. I did like an MRE mix-up where I used parts from German, and I used I had this orange. It was like an orange cream dessert, I think is what it was called. And I just ended up getting a orange creamsicle cookie in the MRE that I opened, and those two mixed extremely well together. The marinara with the meatballs mixed extremely well with the pizza. So I've gotten pretty lucky recently. So let me think here. What else would I suggest? Now, if we're not talking about MRE, like American MRE mains, I've got to say the Canadians have it. They've got it going on. That a lot of their meals really do outperform our mains in just about every way. There's a few IMPs that I've had that I would say they're not better than the MRE version that we have, or something similar. So yeah, I'm not. MREs are. People need to understand what an MRE is. Like, an IMP is not going to last anywhere near as long, and the MRE really is what the entire world has been basing what their military food is ever since the MRE came around. Like, whenever they saw the retort pouches, especially after a few years and the food was holding up tremendously over in desert conditions and things like that, there was light bulbs going off all around the world like, holy crap, they're really onto something here with these MREs. And we set a baseline for what the rest of the world really had to live up to. Some countries have still not caught on. They're still using old school cans like Italians. Anyway, and people regard the Italian as being one of the best rations that there is out there. I am not one of those people. And the French, they got it going on. There's still militaries out there that still use hard metal cans, and France is one of them. But they're not using traditional style, you know, tall, round cans. Well, I don't have one here handy, but you know what I mean. Boy, I'm rambling a lot. But, yeah, they, probably one of my favorite, like, everything that I've had from their rations, whether it be a single meal or a 24-hour ration, the Polish mains are absolutely awesome. And if you get a 24-hour ration, like all the stuff that's on the side is really good. The single meals, everything that comes with them is really good. The mains always end up being super good. So, Shocker says the Italian rations suck. I'm not going to disagree with that assumption either. Yeah, they're not. They are not the best military rations out there. Period. End of story. I would probably put, I mean, like, honestly, just off the top of my head, 10 rations, maybe more, above the Italian rations. The only thing that I think is, like, super cool about the Italian rations is that they come with a really nice, heavy-duty, durable Esbit stove in every single ration. That's really, like, that's the coolest thing that you're getting out of that ration, in my opinion. Other than the experience of eating an Italian meal that's authentic, that literally is what they would feed their military. They're from, you know, that's their home food. That's what is familiar to them and what makes them feel at home. So you can't get more authentic than eating another military's ration. Like, that's as close to traveling to that country and having a meal out of a grocery store as you can get. But, oh, Miss Marilyn says I missed a super chat. I'm sorry about that. Super chat. And it's not going to the super chat. Of course it's not going to the super chat. There we go. Leah, Marilyn and Renee are wonderful. How about that? Well, good to see you, Leah. Tell Tracy I said what's up. And Tracy is wonderful, too. I know Miss Marilyn's thinking that right now. Probably Miss Renee, too. Whoa, Nathan's MRE. The Italian rations are the worst and the most expensive. Wow. I guess my consensus is pretty close to being spot on with some other folks' feelings and aspirations about them as well. The other cool thing about the Italians is they still put a shot of liquor in 2 of the menus. That's pretty cool. Like, they put a cordial in 2. Like, I can't think of any other military that's handing out liquor in their rations anymore. So yeah, but the thing is, like Nathan just mentioned, Nathan's channel too, link to him's down in the description as well. MRE reviews, tons of them over there. Got to check it out. The Italian rations, very expensive, but also if you try to get one that has the cordial or the shot of alcohol, you're going to pay at least 50% more than you would for the standard ration that doesn't have it. So let's just use easy round numbers. If it was, you know, you paid $100 for a standard Italian, one with the cordial would cost you $150. So plus you got to add in shipping in there, and definitely do your research and take a look at the Italian ration reviews that are up on YouTube. Yeah, they're not all that really. So okay, so here we have some Twin Peaks 100% Honduran coffee. This is a pour over, so this is going to be like a little cardboard thing that you put over top of your coffee cup, and then you pour your water in. Are these kind of other rations right now, Dub? I don't know if you're still in the chat or not. 100% all natural. Yeah, I'm going to mispronounce that, but Arabica coffee. I don't know if I said it correctly or not, but that's the way I've always said it. Non-GMO. Certified. Okay, that's cool. Here's the keychain that he was talking about. That, what did he say? I think he said it had fire cord in it. Let me check. Can't remember. It's made of the Titan survival cord. So this survival cord is going to have different strands inside of it. Let's see if we can see it. And one of those I think I can't remember what there's like one strand that's like fire cord or something. I think that's what this is fire cord. I think. Can't remember. But yeah, I used to make lots of paracord stuff. I've got tons of it all over the place. I used to make like the little, we called them grenades, but you'd put the keychain on the top, and you just grab a hold of it and pull, and the whole thing would come apart, and you could hide all kinds of stuff in there. You could put a fishing kit in there, razor blades in there. You could put like a whole everyday carry kit inside of one of those, what we called grenades. I don't know if they're still called that or what. Just got a case. Marilyn says, just got a case of what? Ration Museum, exactly. Oh, and last time, I missed last week's Ration Museum, but thank you for the for that. I'm going to have to ask you a question about that, Dub C, and figure out exactly what's going on with that. But yeah, and thank you again, Miss Leah, for that super chat. Now, where was I at? Totally lost my train of thought. Let me go back in the chat here. Oh yeah, I was talking about the Ration Museum. There will be a live stream for the Ration Museum tomorrow, I think around 5 o'clock, I would assume. But last time I tuned in, he showed this space food that came from Apollo 1's neighbors. Like, it was, and paperwork to back it up, like legitimately one of, if not the coolest ration items I've ever seen. These are items that went to space, some of the first food items to ever be flown in space, period. It boggles my mind when I start thinking about all the facts and all the possibilities and all the, the provenance that goes along with them. It's really absolutely crazy. That whole collection's awesome. He's only lacking one piece of toast, and if anybody happens to see this live stream that bought a piece of space toast on eBay, please get a hold of us so that we can try to put that meal back together for the museum, because that is something that I feel like people should see. I don't even know if the Space Museum has this. I think this is super clout that the Space Museum doesn't even have. Like, it's really, really, really cool. Okay, so Dub C sent me this black bean and rice burrito, dated 1999. Now, I had a 1999 black bean and rice burrito. I don't think that's what it was called on, like, a lot of times the main will be worded differently than what it is on the outside of the MRE box. But regardless, I had case A and B from 1999. And this has been a few years ago. And me and Steve were discussing, like, what MRE I should send to Emmy made in Japan. And I told him what menus I had left, which was most of them at that point. I think I was only lacking like 3 or 4 menus. But he suggested that I send her the black bean and rice burrito, because the black bean and rice burrito is a pretty unique menu. But had I been thinking a little bit more critically about it, it wasn't around for very long. And usually when you see that, that means that it wasn't a great menu. And I didn't really think about that. I just thought, oh, it's rare. There's not very many of them out there, I'm sure. I'll send her that one. That's a great idea. Send her that one. Of course, when she opened it up, she had a rough experience with it. Didn't have much positive feedback to say about it. So, and my 99s, I think I've eaten probably, I'm going to say at least 6 or 7 of my 99s. And out of the 6 or 7, 5 or 6 of them have been edible. I think I had one that wasn't edible. I can't remember which menu it was at this point. It seems to me like it was something that had cream in it. But, yeah. We're going to open this bad boy up. And I am going to be trying out the black bean and rice burrito and see if it's as bad as Emmy said it was. Probably is. Like I said, it wasn't around for very long. Probably only a couple of years. And that's never a good sign. So let's see what we have here. Now, this is a early representation of a Sopacko civilian MRE. They used some really heavy-duty plastic back then. They've gotten much cheaper with their bags. I will say that. I don't have one handy here, but this bag right here is every bit as thick as this bag right here. I mean, honestly, I can't feel a difference in between the two, other than maybe just a little bit of texture difference. This is just a little bit smoother because of the way it's, I guess because of the way it's made. This is a little bit more matte finish. It's got just a little bit of a rougher feel to it. But that bag right there, you could fill that thing up all day long, and you could make it a waterproof phone carrier for, you know, put that in your backpack, fold that over, put it in your backpack, and that'd keep your phone dry for sure. But yeah, these bags in a survival situation, they could be very, very handy. Carry your water, do all kinds of stuff in these bags. You drop boiling rocks down in there and actually boil your water inside this bag. I'm sure that would work. I'm sure the plastic's not good for you, but still, in a survival situation, you do what you got to do. Did I miss anything? Okay, I don't think so. Alright, let's see what is inside this vintage civilian Sopacko meal. Okay, right off the bat here, we have a beverage base powder, lemon lime, and I do believe that this is out of a meal cold weather. I would almost put money on it that this came from a meal cold weather. Transpacker Service Corporation. Probably came out of like the Warnick, the 98 Warnicks. That would be my guess. Here we have Oatmeal Cookie, which is going to be, whoa, weird. 1331. Huh. Weird date code. Now I'm confused. So, I mean, I know that they would use food that spanned years, but that's going to put the main being a couple years older than this, because yeah, well, this has got a 2235. Huh. Wow. So I guess there is a 3-year span here. We got 1999, 2001, and 2002 right here. And this is from 99. Wow. Interesting. What else do we have here? Oh, Western style beans. These should be good. There shouldn't be any issues with these Western style beans. They should hold up just fine. Sodium 20%, 470 milligrams. What else do we have here? Oh yeah, this is the burrito. Bean burrito. This only weighs 4 ounces, 114 grams. So you put the two together here, you have a total of 9 ounces and 320 calories with both of these put together. But I'm going to guess this is quite, yeah, protein rich. Let's see. Got 6 grams of protein here and 8 grams of protein here. So a total of 14 grams of protein. That's a pretty protein rich meal. That's not something you typically get that much of. It's weird that we have a grape jelly. This is CT or Trucker's favorite. Just ask him. He loves grape jelly. Loves it. The jelly actually feels good. It's nice and sloshy in there. Which when it gets solid, that's when I have an issue, because what's happening is the moisture has evaporated out of there, and the sugars start to bind back together instead of being, you know, mixed up in there. It's weird. It's weird what happens. I think this has a hole in it. Yeah, it does. Okay. I wondered. Excuse me. Sugar is loose, so that's probably because I assume there was a hole in there. We have a red pepper, crushed red pepper. We have a Heart Smart non-dairy creamer. Love the old civilian rations, because you get to see some pretty unique items in there, especially when they're 20 years old, 21 years old like this one. And there's a sugar. And what do we have here? Oh, some Gourmet instant coffee. Regular. 100% pure coffee. Manufactured by Mark Lynn Industries Incorporated. Out of Georgia. Bremen, Georgia. It wants to focus. Weird looking logo there. Mark Lynn, though. What do we got here? Place envelope alongside... What? Serving instructions. Place envelopes alongside bottle or pot of hot water. Empty coffee into cup. Add boiling water and stir. Doesn't say how much. But you gotta love the instructions on the back of this, huh? Right? That's just great. Oh boy. We have a some civilian butt rations provided by Sopacko there, or napkin. And here's something you don't see in a military meal is pepper. We also got our salt there with a little bit of salt. And, oh wow, look at this. I don't think this is just a sun-faded spoon either, guys. This is different. Check this out. This is a military spoon, but look at the difference. I mean, it's just color, but that's awesome. I love it. Guarantee you, you won't see one of these. They must have had like a coloring issue and went ahead and sent these over to Sopacko to use in their civilian meals instead of just tossing them out or melting them down and starting over again. Because I mean, it's still a good spoon. It's just a little bit of the dye in it. Obviously didn't get enough dye in it because you can see like some weird, I don't know, I get fascinated by these weird differences like this. Focus. Come on, focus. But you can see like there's some like dark brown spots in there. It just looks like the coloring didn't really make it into the batch the way it should have. I don't know, I dig that. I think that's cool. Yeah, I'll set them both out there like that. See the difference? Alright. Now, what else do we have here? What else should we open up? Any suggestions, guys, of something else that we should open up? Should we go ahead and heat up the chicken and Thai sauce as well? This is from 2000, I believe. 144th day of 2000. Yeah, I don't feel any delamination. This is probably okay. Alright, let's get these opened up. Probably go ahead and use that coffee that he sent along too, because I'm going to bet that this gourmet coffee probably ain't much to it there. Feels like there might, I don't even want to guess. There's not much coffee in there. Black bean and rice burrito. Look at that. Maybe a little bit of delamination going on right here. Key is, I don't want to leave this in the boiling water for very long. So I'm going to try to keep it at 5 minutes. This one's been taped closed. I like how when they used to do this. Alright, I'm just going to rip it open at the bottom. There we go. This was looking good. The beans held up. The packaging even held up better. Yes, yes. Alright. And if we have to, we can get into the beef roast with vegetables. Why not? There we go. These are going to go get tossed right now, and we'll come back and make the coffee and the lemon lime. Yeah, lemon lime. Be right back. sit. Sorry, guys. Okay. I don't want this to go quiet. Look on the back porch. Don't let her. There is a really beautiful Siamese cat on the back porch that looks like a stray that I've never seen before. Is it there?
What, the cat?
Yeah, it's a
Siamese?
yes. I've never seen it before. Alright. Oh yeah. Just seen Shocker mention his keto diet. And I know that he assisted Bob with creating the first keto ration. Whatever that means. I have no idea what that would be. Him and Dub C both helped work on that. I assume Bob just talked about that. Okay. Sorry, I had an important text there I had to take care of. We're going with the lemon lime first. This only calls for 6 ounces. I don't know. Maybe this isn't out of a meal cold weather because I don't think they did super small serving drinks like that because this is very, very small. I mean, that's what they suggest for a cup of coffee. 6 ounces. It's going to be like nothing. It smells a little weird. I'll give the powder a try. Ooh. Well, that's curious. That tastes very strange. Very bitter. I mean, there's very little sweetness there. The lime flavor's there, but it's off. It's not right. And I'm not picking up any lemon at all. I'll give it a quick 6 ounces here. That should do it. Got a minute and a half longer, and I'm pulling that stuff out of the boil. There's our very light colored MRE spoon. Whoop. There we go. Look at the color. That is not normal. I don't think any drink should be that color. Or I could just spill it all over the place. I just put a new background down. So, yeah. Awesome. Well, I'm really doing a good job here. Yikes. That's what I get for sloshing it around like that. And now my napkin, or toilet paper, whatever you want to call it, is soaked in lemon lime drink. Yeah. Oh well. I need to get a new, pick up some more of these backgrounds anyway. It's the only color they sell these type of boards in that where I buy them at, which is the Dollar Tree. For $1. They sell the floppy, like, cardboard, what's it called? Poster board, I guess. They sell that for like 60 cents at the Dollar Tree, which is one of the few things in there that's less than $1. But where those things are thin, and if you get just a little bit of water on them or any type of liquid on it, it warps up really bad and looks really crazy. This, which I mean, it did discolor it a little bit, but let's just take a look. I just spilled that right there, which spilled it all over right here. Really doesn't look horrible. I mean, even though I just had a spill on it. So this board, it's a lot more durable and lasts a lot longer because I'm rough on them. Especially doing these live streams every Saturday like this, and then doing the live stream, I'm a lot more probably messy than I would be just filming a video. It's kind of crazy. Okay, going to get the mains out because I don't want to leave them in too long. Hop, hop, hop. Okay, I got a little bit of a weird question for you guys. Do you guys remember Tom Green from back like the 90s, 2000s era? The Canadian. They had the show on MTV. Well, anyways, I just happened to stumble across him here on YouTube. Probably a couple months ago, I would say, roughly, maybe a little longer, not very long ago. But he does live streams, and I don't think he schedules them. I think it's just at random. Whenever he's feeling like it, he just pops in and does a live stream. But I would suggest, yes, Freddy got fingered. You are correct, and he talks about that and. He's exactly the way I remember him, just a little bit older, with a beard and longer hair because he hasn't been leaving his house. But he's getting ready to go on this cross country, maybe to Canada trip in this. I think he's building a van, but he's going to do podcasts from it. I think is what he said, and he's going to be making videos and I don't know, just stuff like that. It's cool. Check out Tom Green on YouTube here. Check out his live streams and stuff like that. If enough of you guys go over there and tell him that Oldsmokey sent you over there, maybe I can get in on a phone call with him because he takes phone calls, which I think is great. I think it's a great addition to his when he does the live streams. But he's got a whole studio set up, not only upstairs, but he also has one in his basement where he does like music and stuff. Sometimes that's all he does on his live stream, and that gets a little weird, but it's Tom, so I guess it's acceptable. I get a kick out of that guy. I like him. He seems like he'd be fun to hang out with. All right, let's check out this older oatmeal. Wait, let's do the coffee real quick. Coffee. Yep. Bob Ross mug. Check. A tray. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, nope. That's a no-go. Is it going to focus or not? It's not going to focus. Let me dump it out of my hand. So it doesn't look so bad on camera, but to my eye, it's very white in color. It doesn't look the same on camera. I will say that. I don't know if I can get that to convey or not. Maybe closer. I don't know. It might be okay. It smells a little weird. Kind of smells like, this is going to sound weird, but kind of like maple syrup. I don't understand that. Never had that before, but that's what it smells like. Get it off my hand, back into the pack, which I didn't think I was going to be able to do, but just about accomplished it. You know what? Let's just do the pour over. Why not? Let's just do the pour over. I like the concept of the pour over. And I know you have to kind of do it slow, but you get a full cup of coffee this way. So let's just do that. Wait a minute. How do I do this? Okay, there we go. Just tear this open. Guess I should have read the instructions. Oh, it smells great. It smells wonderful. That really does smell good. It smells like if you just opened like a brand new thing of like Folgers. It smells a lot like Folgers. Oh, I used to open brand new things of coffee all the time on the boat because we would go through so much coffee on the boat. It wasn't even funny. We'd go through one of those big things of coffee like every couple days. Yep, always a pot of coffee on. And oh no. Hey, you got to, come on, kitty. Brownie honey. All right, say hello to everybody. Right here. Right here. Look, no. Hey, right here. Hey, hi. Hi. Look here. Hey, right here. Yeah, here, let me move the tray for you. There you go. Give you a little bit of space. Alright. You're going to get hair on stuff. Look here. Look, here. Right here. Brownie. Right here. Yeah, back up. Here, right here. Here. There we go. And say hi. Oh. Yeah. I didn't even realize she was right here getting ready to jump up here. Thank you for making an appearance. Yes. You know I love you. Alright. My bad. Yeah, she just does her own thing. Dub C, pull in the back. Oh, pull in the backup copy. Copy. Pull in the backup coffee. Hope everyone is doing good. Thank you for the super chat, Dub. I might have been asking you questions earlier. I don't know. I can't remember what I said. But I thought you was in here. Maybe you wasn't. Heck, for all I know, you could be out in the woods. I don't know. All right, let's try to... I don't know if I can do it with this thermos or not. This might be a little bit challenging. Maybe I should get the measuring cup out. Probably should. Yeah, let me just do that. Just because it's got like a nice pour spout on it. Oh, kitty, you're right in the way. You're going to end up knocking that down. I can already tell. All right. In the world? It's like a deformity on the bottom of this. It's right there. It's not a water spot either. It's like, almost looks like a crack in the bottom of the measuring cup. Got plenty of hot water, so no worries there. All right. So how many folks have went over to Dub's channel and subscribed that weren't subscribed already to Dub C's channel? And roll call on that later in the chat or the comments of this live stream. Anybody watching it later who wants to comment that they went and subscribed to Dub C's channel. That would be awesome. I love hearing that stuff. I love getting feedback like that. Seeing the community grow. Probably going to take a little bit more water than that. I think I'm probably going to have to like hold it up. I don't know. I should have read the directions. Flying by I usually do read the directions, but for some reason this time I didn't feel the need. Hi, kitty. Hi. 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 It smells really awesome, by the way. Alright, I think I'm going to call that good. Yes, that'll be good. Leftover hot water back in the thermos there. Thermos. Thermos. Barbles. Can you get that style of coffee in the States by chance? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've seen these for sale before. I don't know what Dub's going to tell you, but I've seen them somewhere before. I got to get me some of that Death coffee, but God, it was so expensive. $1.88 for a little single, which, I mean, you couldn't just buy one, but it was $1.88 per single instant serving. And that's crazy. That is crazy. Kitty, you know you're right in my way right now. Do you know that? You probably do, and you don't care. Alright. Yep. What else? What did I do with my... I've lost my napkin. Well, what is this? I don't know where this napkin came from. No, you can't get back up there. Surely I've got like hundreds of MRE, literally probably hundreds of MRE butt rations, and I can't find one right now. So I don't know what this came out of. It's a great big long, like, literally huge napkin toilet paper thing. I'm just gonna like rip some off because I don't want to use it all up for no reason. There's no point in wasting it. Oh, wait, there's more than one here. Interesting. There's 3 here. I don't remember what this is out of. Yeah, there's one. I'll try to make this last me the rest of this meal here, maybe. What are you doing, brownie girl? You are just wanting to get up on the table and say hello to everyone, aren't you? You already did that. You already did that. Everybody already saw you. Oh, Miss Marilyn says Tracy's wonderful. Did I miss a super chat? I think I did. Looks kind of like... Oh, wait. That might have been Dub coming in with the coffee super chat. Yep, it was. That's right. Okay, back to the live chat. Dub C rocks. Thanks for helping out the MRE community. Smokey Nicholas... What in the world? Okay, sorry. I wasn't saying that about you, the cat. Thought something was sticking out of her mouth. I'm not even going to try the last name. Philippou? Philippou? I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry. Tried to pronounce your last name. I probably just butchered it. But gave it a go. Yeah. It'll be like the guys I worked with. They used to use coffee grounds more than once. Like make 2 pots of coffee out of the... They'd add like a little bit more fresh coffee in, and I was like, what are you guys doing? That stuff didn't cost you a penny. The company bought our coffee for us. Like, there's no point in... they said they liked the way it tasted better. Like, double brewed or something like... I don't know. I was not a fan of that. 3 food groups, coffee, cigs, and ice. I hear that. that reminds me. Oh, let me grab this. Pretty sure inside of here. This I carried with me. Blindside got this for me, and I carried this around a lot. And here is a McSorley's cigar, and oh, right there it is. It's like unusually large camel sticking out of there. Is one of these. Excuse me. That. Hang on. I'll be daggone. I guess I smoked the last one out of there. Well, there it is. It's the last one of those that's left. I did not think that I had smoked the last one out of there, but I guess I have. And this thing is right now getting final sealed, not to be opened again by me. There it is. I will not be opening that again. I'm leaving one in there for a reason. So that I pass this along to anybody that there will be one remaining for them to get to try. So, and I have a pack of Camel Wides from 1988 or 89. The date was on the camel bucks, the camel cash that I took out of it. Yeah, this I got in an estate sale in New Jersey when we were on the show, but it does not function very well, I don't think. No, it doesn't. Not at all. It's like, yeah, you can mess around with it, and you can make it point just about anywhere you want. Still cool though. It's very old, and it doesn't even work on this side really. Yeah, it just rests right on that side, and then it'll do some spinning. But anyways, that was cool. Central Park map. Yep, I've been wanting to get that last cigarette out of this thing and put it in there for a long time. I thought I was going to get to smoke it tonight, but that's not happening. Well, that just happened, and I just dumped coffee grounds on the floor. It's one of those days, I guess. That's not the first mistake I've made. Dumped out something else earlier, and water, or no, not water, lemon lime drink. Moving quite slow today. I apologize for my slowness. And you know what? I am going to try this. Just all natural, and it's Black State. Oh yeah, that's some really, really fresh coffee. Very smooth, not much acidity there. It doesn't have that. It seems like the tannins are quite mellow in this as well. Doesn't have that kind of that dry feeling that you get on your tongue, which is the tannins doing their thing. Let's take a look at this creamer. Actually, you know what? I'm not even going to take my... Well, that's not dairy. It should be fine. Let's take a look. About ready to say I'm not going to take my chances with it, but because I've got some Coffee Mate sitting here. I think it's okay. I'm going to go ahead and taste it just to be sure. Oh yeah, that's good to go. There we go. And I'm going to throw in a Coffee Mate too because I don't have any extra sugar. So we'll double up on the cream. And put this little teeny tiny thing of sugar up in there. That's literally like 1.5 grams of sugar. It's like nothing. want it all. Give it all to me. Get out of the package. There's one grain left in there. I'm trying to get it. Okay, I got it. Alright, crushed red pepper, salt and pepper. Coffee's finally done. Well, now it's done. Let's take a look at this old oatmeal cookie. Older oatmeal cookie. Uh-oh. Oh, what? What? There's two of them. Weird. Did it say cookies? No, it says cookie. Oh, it says right there. Serving says 2 cookies. 280 calories. How much sodium? 150 milligrams of sodium. Not horrible, but not good either. 280 calories in these bad boys. That could, if I'd have been thinking, that could have became interesting to try to make some sort of oatmeal cookie sandwich thing deal. Let's check out these crackers, which I do not see any tear notches. Hopefully, well, maybe that is. Nope. Man, it sounds like it's raining outside. I hear something outside. Oh, smell like old MRE cracker, older MRE crackers. The formula has changed throughout the years, and these definitely smell like the late 90s, early 2000s version of that formula. Very heavy on the malted barley in that era, and they were heavy on that malted barley early on, but it had a different twist to it. I've got to look outside. It sounds like it's absolutely pouring. Huh. Maybe it's not raining at all. I don't know. Maybe it's just really windy. I can't tell. I don't see any rain out there. All right. We have gotten to that point. Oh, well, there's the grape jelly. We'll open that when it's time. Right now, we're going to go for... I shouldn't have put the oatmeal cookies right where I put them. So I'm going to attempt to move them over here. What's up, Sebastian? What do you need, buddy? Huh? What do you need, bud? Hang on, Poodle. I'll give you a lift. Here, Daddy gets you. Come here. Oh, see Daisy. Yeah, I knew he was going to do that. That's why I didn't do it. You know? What's the matter with you, bud? Here. Okay. I want to put the... we're going to put the chicken and Thai style salsa there. We're going to get this burrito out first. Which, look at that. It almost looks like there's 3 hot dogs in there. It looks like the three fingers are dead. The elimination did not get any worse after boiling, which is not usual. Usually it does get worse after you boil them. Well, let's see what we're working with. Oh, dear Lord. Okay, just take a look at that. Oh, okay, it smells very sour. Very sour. Oh. How do I explain this? It smells like a fermented tortilla with gunpowder sprinkled on top. There is a distinct smell of sulfur. Yep. That is one of the strangest smells I've ever experienced out of a retort. As far as a main goes. Huh. Not exactly what I expected. Let's get this out of here. There it is. Came out quite, what is that? Huh. Well, I guess maybe that's bean residue. Kaylin, you are correct. I would have to agree with your assumption of it looks like a hot mess. I can pick it up, which is not... I didn't expect to be able to do that either. Well. Alright. Oh, wow. I'll tell you guys, I definitely thought I was going to be able to dig into this one, but I'm having my reservations. I'm not going to lie. Now those, excuse me, are looking pretty fantastic. But look at that, there's lentils in there. What is this? Is this something? Where'd the box go? Let me read this here. Let's check out the ingredients. We got pinto beans, kidney beans, lentils, yep, tomatoes, tomato paste, onion, food starch, modified food starch, vegetable oil, chili powder, salt, light brown sugar, red bell peppers, garlic, spices, paprika, and cayenne pepper. So, yes, there are lentils in here, and it's straight up Western style. Let's check it out. It's like chili without meat. This would have been a vegetarian meal in the 90s. The military one would have came with some pretty cool side stuff. There was a munchie candy bar that came with this meal, which was a, I think it was made by Planters. I'm pretty sure. It's like a, how do I describe it? It's like a peanut bar, like almost like a peanut brittle bar, more or less. Pretty much what it was. Bro, you need to go out? Oh, you know what? Holy cow. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, buddy. Alright, guys, time out. I will be right back. This is happening. Ethan, come here. Okay, buddy. I just totally forgot, man. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm back. Forgot to give my dog food earlier. I was busy. That burrito looks like a weak... too many bad thoughts. I don't even know I'll work up the courage to take a bite. Now this is the chicken in Thai style sauce, which, ooh, it smells really good. Wow, it smells amazing. It doesn't have that like weird tuna smell that retort chicken gets, and that's a lot of food right there. That's going to overfill my slot back here. I'm going to have to take a second to break here and go help my son real quick with my dog's food. A little piece of chicken. Be right back. What's happening here? That fixed it. We'll get you in just a second, Stella. Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. All right. Oh, this is it. I think we got it all out here so far, unless we have to move on to something else, which is doable if need be. Jelly. We'll do that after we try this stuff out. All right, that doesn't look good right there. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's just a crushed bean. I know, it just looks weird. All right, I'm going for the beans first because I think they're going to be good. And they definitely remind me of some chili. Just missing the meat. Wouldn't mind having some beef thrown up in here, and this would be really good. It looks like it would be. But we're going to go for the first bite. This was from 2002, I do believe. My mouth is actually watering. I haven't eaten today. I take that back. I had a breadstick from Pizza Hut. Forgot about eating that a little bit ago. Alright, down the hatch. Well. Yeah. Something's off with that. It's not horrible. It's definitely showing its age. It started to sour somewhat, but pick up a lot of the tomato. I was hoping for more of the onion and the garlic and the paprika and the cayenne to come through. Hardly any of that came through, but you know, the mix of beans is not bad. Picking up a lot of the well, there's a pretty heavy metallic flavor going on with the just the age. I guess the retort has done some damage to the flavor. And you guys know I didn't boil it very long, so definitely edible. I'd say the nutritional value on this has dropped pretty substantially compared to when it was fresh. I'm going to try just the cracker on its own before I do a little bean dipping. The crackers are absolutely perfect. The textures, man, they're spot on. They got a really nice toasted flavor. The malted barley is very strong in these, but they're good, very good. Get a little strip here, kind of like a chip. I'm just gonna go for it. Bean dipping. Lots of magical fruit in this meal. Now that, something about the malted barley in those crackers can really drown out that retort flavor and that sourness that was here before. It's really miraculous how that cracker has the ability to do that every time. Come on. All right, here we go. Yeah, it was so good I had to go in for another bite. Next up on the list is this thing. Well,
There's the inside of it. Still smells the same. It smells like a fermented tortilla with, I swear it smells like gunpowder. It's the strangest thing. I'm not eating that bite. We're gonna go right here. And I'm taking one for the team here, guys. I can see what looks to be pepper, like a piece of green pepper in there. Of course, the beans. Got a little bit of rice up in there. Here, we'll dissect a different piece of it that I'm not eating. And I'm just going to try this on its own. No additives, no adding some decently flavored beans. I don't really need the spoon now, do I? Of course, I feel like what you guys are looking at doesn't look all that bad. What I see on camera, it's like, oh, look at that. It's a nice, fresh-looking piece of green pepper in there. Look at this. There's nice, full, luscious beans right there. But the spoon didn't even cut through, which is kind of odd. And the rice, which has turned to mush, more or less. Oh, look at the imprint of the beans on this fermented tortilla. I just feel like I have to burp just looking at this. All right. Down the hatch. Oh, come on. I've done worse than this. Like, this is not... I don't know why this is so intimidating. Why am I giving this second thoughts? All right, here we go. Oh my God. Okay. Any description that I give you guys, I want to spit it out. I want to spit it out. I actually want to spit something out. It's very bitter. And very odd. I don't want to get too... I don't know. Alright, I gotta get... here, lemon lime. Okay. Not only does it taste very bad, it also coated my mouth pretty substantially with it's got a coating, like, you know, the greasy type feeling. Basically, without getting into too much detail because it could get really weird, it kind of tastes like somebody wrapped up a fart in a gunpowder fermented tortilla and called it a meal. Which I'm sure it wasn't this flavor exactly back whenever it was new, but honestly, I don't know how much better it could have been. Like it. Let's get in here and look at this thing a little bit. Yeah, let's take a look. Dissect it a little bit. Okay, you can obviously see the rice, the green peppers, the beans. It's all solidified into a brick, pretty much, and it smells almost bad enough that it was taking my breath. I don't know. Something's definitely not right there. And I can't put my finger on exactly what kind of decay has happened to this. But I probably took too large of a bite just to be tasting it like I did, because it took me forever to chew it up and swallow it. Not gonna lie. And very strongly contemplated spitting that one out. My mouth is still coated. I'm not going to go into any more description or detail about this. It's just... it makes no indentation on it at all, and I'm hitting it really hard. Now, for something that I think could save the day, and that is this chicken and Thai style sauce back here. Just going for some chicken to start with. It's really nice, naturally shredded looking chicken. Oh yeah. Big old mushroom right there. That can stay right there. Now these right here, water chestnuts. Love that crunch. Not a whole lot of flavor to those. They just give it a really nice crunchy texture. Like almost like a nice crispy apple. But something that can be cooked in like this and it doesn't lose its crisp. It's nice to add texture to something that's going to be so mushy like this. The sauce and gravy itself, lightly, I would say lightly sweet. Another. Is there really only one more water chestnut in there? No. Alright. Lots of peppers in there, mushrooms, some water chestnuts, green peppers I see in there. Yeah, this is really good. I don't taste anything off about it. I think this one was this 2001 and this 2002, or this 2001 and this 2002? One or the other. But yeah, this right here, this has held up really well. And I like this main. The one I had was before, seems like it wasn't in quite as good a shape as this one is. Yeah, I like that. I like it a lot. The chicken's got a nice flavor. Still got a nice firm texture. Some people would probably say it's dry. I'm fine with that because this is such a moist dish in itself. Now, one thing that's always bothered me when I eat chicken like this, in a meal like this, or, you know, out of a package like that, when it's pink like that, it always freaks me out. I know it's nothing, but it bothers me for some reason. It's something psychological. My brain's saying pink chicken's not done, you know. It mixes really well with the crackers. Definitely the redeeming main out of this group. I could eat this whole thing, I feel like, without too much issue. But Not going to, because of what I discussed earlier. Trying to keep my sodium down a little bit, and if I ate that whole thing, it'd blow that all the way out of the water. Which it already is. I want that water chestnut. Whoa. Big old mushroom right there. Yep. More mushrooms right there. Not a fan of. I don't know why I'm picking them out. I'm not eating any more of this. All right. Yeah. Very good. Very much so enjoyed that. It is time to move on to the Grape Jelly. This has not needed any of this crushed red pepper. I think everything has been, well, there's no point putting it on that, or really those. Salt and pepper, nothing has needed it. Not even a little bit. So we'll save those over there. Let's see how this grape jelly comes out of here. I got to try this coffee with. I haven't tried it with the cream and sugar in it. That is really a great cup of coffee. I can tell it's pretty strong, and it's got a really nice bold coffee flavor. It's just not real acidic, and it's not high in tannins either. Like, the tannins are really mellow. Yeah, that's great. Probably just drank way too much of that way too fast, but it'll be all right. Excuse me. D. Carlos Perry, well, give it a shot, my man. You got a bunch of MREs. Yeah, always happy to see a new reviewer come on board. It's one weird thing that you'll notice about the YouTube ration review community versus other communities on YouTube. We try to support each other and recommend each other's channels to the community, other folks that watch, and you won't see that. Everybody else tries to compete, and yes, you are competing for viewers, technically, but at the same time, it's like, is this a hobby? Is this what you enjoy? Or is this something you're trying to make a job? You know what I mean? So, yeah. Hey, looks like CT finally made it. I already talked about you, CT. So, you'll have to go back and rewatch. Oh, no. Dang it. I have just ruined this background today. Holy cow. Not doing a good job at all. And this, I said it seemed runny. I set it down for a minute and it leaked. Leaked all over the tray. I picked it up, it leaked out. So it's obviously going to be extremely runny. Yep. Just like I said. And oh, look at that. I can't control it. What I don't even know where to put this. It doesn't have that grape color. It's kind of turned brown. Alright. I'm going to have to lean over here. It's going to end up in my beard. I know it. Well, that's not the way to eat it. Let me tell you all that. And I won't be eating any more of it that way. What I will do is this. I'll hold this upright. And I will take a bite of cracker. And then I'll get me some jelly out of here. Just kind of transfer it from the package into where the cracker's at, getting chewed up. Much better. Much cleaner. I actually got some jelly that time, instead of it all falling off on the tray. What's MCW? Meal cold weather. Meal cold weather. So Dub C actually provided this entire meal here so far tonight. So big shout out to Dub. And we still got a we got a pro pack of sweet and sour pork, which there's a ton of food in that pro pack, by the way. And we got peanut butter and jelly from an MCI, and the beef roast with vegetables from, I believe, 2008. Okay, here, there's a piece of cream. All right, let's just do this. There's the, oh, there we go. There's the oatmeal cookie. You can kind of see, like, the cinnamon in there on camera. You can definitely see the individual oats in there. A little bit of a cross section where it broke on its own. Don't want to focus. There we go. Kind of looks like there's little chunks of chopped up peanuts in there too, which would be weird, but what else would that be? Right there. Sure is what it looks like to me. Alright, let me give this a try. I've never seen the oatmeal cookies come in double packs, in a double pack like that. And these are military too, by the way. Very heavy on the cinnamon and nutmeg. Classic. Just a very classic oatmeal cookie. Very crunchy. Which I'm not exactly a huge fan of them being super crunchy, but you can't have them any other way in an MRE. Now, I will say that I notice a difference between these two cookies by just visually. Look at this one. And now look at this one. You guys see the difference? You guys see, like, all this, like, I don't know, more yellow, I guess, like a darker yellowish brown color. This spot, this. This one doesn't have that, really. You can see there's a visual difference between the two. So I'm going to move over to this one and see if there's a difference. Weird. This one does taste somewhat, I guess, stronger. I don't know how to describe that. I can taste the salt in this. Literally, I could taste it. What it needs, though, is some of this grape jelly. I'm going to take a bite of this and then get some of this out of this pack and see how they mix together. No. Nope. No. They do not mix well together at all. Makes the grape jelly taste super weird. Something about the cinnamon, I think, just doesn't mix well. Well, the cinnamon, maybe it's the, I don't know. It's one of those ingredients not mixing well with this, because it gets this weird tanginess to it and a very strange aftertaste. But one thing I do want to try here, knock all the crumbs off of this that I can. Still got some coffee left. Oatmeal cookie into coffee, and let's see what happens. Of course, this should work really well, and this should come out awesome. But we'll find out. I guess that would have been a nice drip for the camera. Here we go. Oh yeah. And that coffee adds a lot of flavor. To that oatmeal cookie. Also made it nice and soft too. That mixed with the coffee. 2 thumbs up. Really, really, really good. Huh. I'm actually getting full. Which it could be a little bit of a gas buildup too. Helping me feel full from the beans. Yeah, that's fantastic. The coffee mixed with the cookie, and then chased by a sip of the coffee is great. That is some really good coffee, Dub. Hey, kitty, what are you doing? Psst. All right, hang on a second, guys. Look, cat, no, get. Go on. Okay, I was trying to figure out, Dub, where did the coffee come from? TwinPeaksRoasters.com. Sure, I can look that up and find it. Best by 4/3/21. Distributed by New Z Incorporated, Vista, California. So, distributed in California, packaged in the USA. Twin Peaks is a trademark. So this should be available in the USA. I gotta check Walmart. The beans are swelling up inside. Yeah, the beans are swelling Smokey up. That's what's happening. Oh, it's definitely making me have gas, burps. Not the other kind yet. Just some burps so far. This is just, I don't know. This literally looks like something that they would use to make a fake radioactive liquid in a movie or something. No, I don't get into the toxic liquid. But it's okay to drink in an MRE. Very, very strange, very radioactive looking. But what we think of as radioactive is just what's portrayed in movies and television. Would never actually look like that. So I would suggest going and looking at Emmy Made in Japan's review of the same main as it was from 1999. I can't remember what the MRE was called. It may have just been bean and rice burrito. Can't remember. But I'm going to go back and rewatch the video now that I've actually experienced one myself to see what her, how much our thoughts line up or don't line up. And which I understand her giving it a hard time for sure, because totally it's totally gross. Like, this is a gross main, but that has nothing to do with Dub C that sent it to me. That's just the main itself is just you know, it sucked from day one. This thing was no good in 1999. I'm sure hardly anybody liked it, if anybody liked it. For some reason, it somehow it got passed through the testing process and actually made it into circulation in the cases of MREs for a couple years. And I'm curious myself, how many years this MRE ran. Let's see, MRE menus, there we go. I'll let you guys know, because it wasn't too many years, I'm sure. Okay, 98, 99. Was it in the 98, 90? Yeah, it had to be. Which menu was it? Oh, 88, 89. Duh. I don't know why I thought that said 98, 99. I was like, wait a minute. There's a difference between 98 and 99. Okay. Let's see if 98. There's pork chow mein. Chicken rice. Chicken cavatelli. Oh, there it is. 16. Bean and rice burrito. Was it in... was not in 1997, so it was around in 1998. I know it's in 99 for sure. It's a different menu, though. Here it's 16. Up here it is... I'm reading it off the same screen you guys are looking at, so I'm trying not to shake it around. Menu number 12, which looks like menu 11, 12, 13, and 14 were the vegetarian menus, and I sent menu number 14, pasta with vegetables and Alfredo sauce. I sent that one to Steve from the 1999s that I have. Maybe one of these days he'll check that one out, because it's a pretty rare menu. Let's see here. 12. Okay, so it was around in 2000 as well. Oh, really? 2001 also? Really? Holy cow, guys. I was wrong. This thing was around for a minute. 5 years, it looks like. 98, 99, 2000, 2001, 2002. Actually, 6 years. 2003. Huh. Man, I never would have imagined. Yep, right there. 2003 was the last year for the black, unless it changed menus up here. Which they do that sometimes. Let's just double check, so I'm not putting out some false information here. Cajun rice and bean sausage, roast beef with vegetables, spaghetti, chicken, jambalaya. Nope. It was gone in 2004. Gonzo. So, yeah, 1998 was the first year. This one right here would have been a second year production, being 1999. It's only the second year that it was produced. And then they made it for another 4 years after that. 2000 all the way to 2003. Huh. How about that? Yikes. Oh, hey, look. Of course, you're just going to jump up there and make yourself right at home. Miss Brownie girl. Alright, here. Look here, Brownie. Look. Oh, there you go. There you go. Look right here. Turn your head. Right here. Brownie. 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 Brownie, brownie, brownie. brownie. Brownie, 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 brownie. Yep, that's the second time in the same live stream that you've done that to me. All right, yeah, go ahead. What do you want? You want something off the plate? You off the here? You want something off the tray? Turn around there. Are you hungry? Is there anything that you'll actually eat on that tray? Oh, come here. Turn around. It's okay. There you go. Here. Look, no, right here. Anything you'll eat? Is there anything here? Will you eat any of that? Here, let me move this. Move the drinks out of your way. Will you eat any of that? Because I can't eat any more of it. Will you eat any of this right here? With the chicken? Here, look. If I get you a piece of chicken out of there. Right here. Right here. Okay, she is currently licking the mushrooms that are on top of the burrito. You don't want to eat mushrooms, silly. Right here. There you go. Piece of chicken. There you go. Yeah. Okay, you want another piece of chicken? Here, I'll get it. Right here. There you go. I'll get you another piece of chicken too. Oops. Got that on the cracker, but that'll be okay. There you go. Chop it up because it's in big pieces. There you go. Right here, silly. Hey, that's a mushroom. Are you gonna eat a mushroom? She's eating mushrooms. What the heck? That's weird. Here. Hey, right here. Look, right here. She ate one of those mushrooms. Like the big oblong one. Look here. Hey, right here. Look. Chicken. Yeah, it's not like I can take this food and go offer it to my kids or anything, so no harm, no foul here. Warfighter tested. Cat. Warfighter tested 21 years ago. Maybe. It's no longer, I'm sure, approved for the good old warfighters. There you go, some more chicken. I'm not going to let you eat very much of this, Brownie, because it'll make you sick. I guarantee it. That's all you get. And don't get it on my freaking background. No. Eat it up there on the tray. Don't drop it down there. Sorry, guys. Eat the cat. You guys are crazy. Animals like me, but I don't have time for them. Yeah, I get that. I didn't really have much time until after I got hurt, and I spent a lot of time with the animals since. So there was just a brand new stray. I've never seen it before. Whenever I went in there earlier to get something, I saw it on the back porch, and it looked like a full-blooded Siamese cat. It was pretty skinny, so it's probably, probably been wandering around for a while. Gail says, I'm a dog magnet and to some degree cats. Yeah, all animals like me. I don't know what it is. It's always been that way. I can get along with animals and cats and dogs that nobody else can get along with. And these stray cats just keep popping them. I know people aren't like literally dropping them off out there, unless maybe these live streams have been bad for the cat population. People have been dropping cats off because I talk about it. I hope not. But for some reason they just keep popping up. And then what happened with my neighbor leaving some behind was pretty crazy. I was going to see if History Savior's in the chat. I was going to break out one of his World War II era smokes from up there. I don't know what I've really got left sitting around here smokes wise. I haven't paid much attention for a while. I'm looking if I got anything I want. Did I even want to smoke? Yeah, you need to cut. That's it. No more. It's not going to hurt you. One Daegu? What's a Daegu? One turtle, one bearded dragon. That must be some kind of lizard, I assume. Aletha. A bearded dragon, and some random animals. Are you getting ready to get sick? Alright, look, you're done. You're done eating 20-year-old food. Sorry. That's not your normal, okay? Alright, I know. Hopefully you're okay. I'm sure you probably are. Yeah. Look where she licked that thing. I mean, there was like sauce from this on the mushrooms that were up there, and she licked it, and look what happened to it. Is that weird? A dish of Pepto Stat. Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to take some sort of antacid after this for sure. Just to be safe. Well, not just to be safe, because I already got the burps, and I know that's going to translate into even more later. It almost already has. Which it is what it is. Let's see. What was I going to do? Oh, yeah. I was looking for a smoke, if I have any, that are open and handy, which I don't think I do. I should have some, but I think they're behind the freaking glass case back here, and I can't. Getting into there right now is just, yeah, that'd be a headache. Thinking here. Let's see what. No. Alright, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Going for. I think I may have already smoked this last Pall Mall out of this accessory packet. I'm about to find out if I smoked it or not. Did I? I did not. Hey, look at that. Well, I'm going to smoke it. Usually I leave one in there. Like 95% of the time I always leave one in there. Today, not that day. I'm going for it. There will be an empty pack in there for whoever wants it to display it. And the full coffee, creamer, sugar, salt, chewing gum, etc. But yes, look at this. Non-filter, full flavor, finely aged, tobacco. So, I've been thinking a lot about smoking my oldest pack, and I need to do that because I got a lot of stuff I'd like to talk about with that old pack and smoking that old cigarette, and how rolled cigarettes became popular. I mean, they were around for a long time, but how they actually became popular and why they became popular. It's a pretty interesting story. I mean, it traces back to the military. Which is really the key point. And I think I've talked about this before, but they used to give donuts, of all things, donuts tobacco with rolling papers and chocolate as basically rations to guys. And instead of they when I say rations, they weren't supposed to eat the stuff. They were actually supposed to use the stuff to trade off to get the food they needed, or if they needed fuel, or whatever they may have needed at the time in a pinch. So a lot of the guys, they would trade the donuts off and they would trade the chocolate off, but they would keep the cigarettes and the cigarettes. I say cigarettes, but I mean tobacco and rolling papers, and they would roll cigarettes. A lot of guys would keep those, and they would use the other stuff for trading fodder. And it's pretty interesting how that became the norm, and how it just became so popular during World War One that it became like literally the normal thing to do was smoke, and there were thought to be health benefits to it and all this crazy stuff that you've heard before probably. Stress relieving, it's good for headaches, and all kinds of stuff, which I'm sure a real doctor back then probably even knew better than that back then, and knew the difference. Who's a loner? And who did what now? I know you're talking about one of your animals, Aletha. CT's got plenty of pics today. Alright, I gotta look up what that is. I don't know what that is, Aletha. Okay, what is I don't... D-E-G-U-D-E-G. I think I said that correctly. Huh. Interesting. It looks like a, what was that thing Cody had that when we lived up there? It only came out at night. A little, remember it? It's like like a kangaroo-like thing, but not a kangaroo. It was a little tiny. What is it? Okay, I looked it up. That's what we're talking about. And I don't know. It looks like a little field mouse. Huh. Was there a size comparison? Okay, there's the size. Actually, I don't know. It's a little bigger than I thought. Trucker's sending me pictures at the moment. Chinchilla. That's what it was. Remember? Yeah, that's what it reminded me of when I first saw it, was a chinchilla, because the picture right here kind of made me think of that. But they're like super, super, super soft and fluffy and really weird. Let's see. Common Daegu, or historically the Daegu. What? Common Daegu, or historically the Daegu, is a small Hystricomorpha rodent. It's a rodent. Endemic to the Chilean, central Chile. The name Daegu on its own. No, cat. God. Yes, I'm frustrated with you, Brownie. Just go ahead. Sit down. Make yourself at home. Whatever. Indicates either the entire genus, Octodon, or more commonly just the common Daegu. Common lifespan 6 to 8 years. Length 9.8 to 12 inches as an adult. Gestation period is 90 days. They max weigh about 12 ounces. 11 to 12 ounces. Octodon Degus. Degus? D-E-G-U-S. Degus. I don't know. That's the first time I ever heard of one before, actually. So, I learned something new today. Didn't know this was a thing. Kind of want to watch a video about it now. See what they're like. I assume they're like nocturnal or something. Of course, she went back for the one thing. See, I don't fool around, guys. I tell you the truth. That's the one thing that was good out of these three. She's backing me up. Oh yeah, they're a hoot, huh? By Andrew, they make bird chirps. Really? Huh. Private Limited Chairs. Oh, hey, what's up, Andrew? Oh, he's leaving. All right, y'all have a good night. Time to get some sleep, and then, yeah, I should have asked him about his truck, and I know he just had that wreck, man. Let's spend some time with the kids in the morning. Y'all have a good one. Might be safe out there with all the crap going on in the world today. Yeah, no doubt. You're supposed to have friends. He does not like friends. Oh, okay, Aletha. Okay, I see now. You said he killed off the other ones. She does want those mushrooms. She did. She licked them clean though. She licked all the gravy off, which is weird because that gravy's like kind of sweet, and I don't know. It's just not something I thought a cat would like, but I guess I was wrong. And she is she's not just eating the chicken. She is consuming everything. I'm kind of surprised. Here, go for it. You're already up here and you're already doing your thing. I mean, there's no point in me stopping you now. She's eating the water chestnuts and all. She's changed her mind about that one. I'm dumbfounded watching her eat this because I wouldn't think she would have ate it. She keeps going after that mushroom. Oh, and she's eating the mushroom. All right, I'm gonna have to knock her off of here and get stuff cleaned up. Got to figure out how we're going to do the. I've got freeze dried mains that a few people have sent me. Got to figure out how I can put together something fun for a live stream with these. And with these Pro Packs, I do like the Pro Packs because they have the resealable top on them, so you can just take a serving out, seal it back up. It says there's only 2 servings in here. I swear, I would rather make that 3 or 4 servings for myself. Let's see. Probably not too bad on sodium. I could be wrong. 34%. 810 milligrams. And that is in... Is that in the whole thing, or is that in... Nope, per serving. So, wow. There would be 1,620 milligrams in this whole pack and 68% your daily value of sodium in the whole thing. Go get her ice cream. I actually did give her a little bit of ice cream last night. A little bit of cookies and cream ice cream. Oh, you're probably talking about my cat. Alright, time to go, Brownie. Got really full. Go on. Yep. No. Okay, she's not coming back. But yeah, I'm going to wrap it up, guys. And thanks again to Dub C. You guys check out his link right at the top of the description. And this was an interesting one to check out, nonetheless. The chicken and the chicken and Thai style sauce. Really enjoyed that main. It's just it's a dish that I enjoy, period. And I would enjoy this cooked fresh. Like it's really good. No. All right. Listen. Look. No. I know you're not going to listen, but go on. Go on. All right. Whew. But yeah, and then we can definitely can figure out something to do with this. There's an MCI live stream got to be coming. I've got a few cans that Saltycroccollectibles sent me, and you guys should check in on Salty Croc on occasion on eBay, because you never know when that guy's going to list something really awesome on there, or a group of something awesomes on there. And I try to, hopefully, if he tells me that he's listed stuff, I make sure I tell you guys that he has listed cool stuff on there. And, but yeah, with this peanut butter and jam, let's see, he sent me a couple I think B1 and B2, maybe a B3 unit. So, could possibly do a can marathon of a live stream. I mean, it's kind of hard because cans don't give you a whole lot of food content, but at the same time, it's fun to open them up. Yeah, Vince, Saltycroccollectibles, great guy. I actually met Vince whenever we had the meetup. Really enjoyed his company. He has good people. And I would definitely recommend checking in on his eBay, like I said, on occasion. No, cat. Can't believe you just came back. Go on. Go on. All right. Yeah, and we'll figure out when to do this. Next live stream I do, I've got to get away from MREs for a couple weeks or something. I did the mix-ups there of just all kinds of different international rations. So those are fun too. But I need to build up my leftovers again so we can do that again. Because I used up all my leftovers, just about. Well, all my foreign leftovers, I think. Well, not all of them. I don't know. I'd have to dig around. I bet I can find a couple more mixtures of international meals that I could put together. And I know I've got some leftover British stuff. I've got some leftover Latvian stuff. I have a couple New Zealand mains, and they're actually New Zealand mains. They're not from Australian CR1Ms. They're actually from the New Zealand rations. Steve sent me one a long time ago, and then I want to say Shocker sent me another. Oh, listen. No, I will give you the rest of the chicken in a little bit. She probably I'm sure that's not good for her little tiny heart and all that sodium. So even the serving that she had is enough. But yeah, just throwing out ideas and thinking out loud with you guys. And we'll get to the 2008 beef roast with vegetables at some point. And then we got to figure out how. I'm open for suggestions on how to figure out how to use the different free mains that I have that have been sent in. So give me ideas on how I could put together something like that, and I'm all ears. So if you guys are looking for content, MRE related, ration related, anything like that, my description is literally full of suggestions, channels that you can check out. Got the Canadians are at the top there, Salty Croc's there, Dub C's at the very top on this one. Then there's a whole list of guys that I've built up over the years, and there's guys that aren't even on there. I know History Savior, I haven't got him on there yet, so you guys type in History Savior 1941 and go check out his channel. Who else could I think of that I don't have on there? I try to add people, and I need to get History Savior on there. Dub C's on there now, and I'll put him down in a spot there somewhere, and it'll be on there from now on. So it'll be easy to find for you guys. Anytime you're looking for links, check them out. But yeah, I am going to finish up the coffee and even this radioactive drink. I'm going to go ahead and finish that. And thanks again to Dub C for sending this stuff in. it will be fun to open these jams up, especially. I don't remember. I'm sure I've had a peach before, but it's not ringing a bell in my head. I don't know. The pineapple's fun to eat. I'll tell you guys that. It's definitely fun. It's acidic, but and it picks up the can taste, but mix it with a little bit of cracker, and it takes that can taste right away. All right, guys. It's been another Saturday. Oldsmokey live stream. Thank you guys for hanging out for this whole live stream. Thanks to everybody who was kind enough to send in a super chat, which is going to get mentioned right now. Going from the very top of the list, we had Horny Animal come in. Then we had Dan from Australia, or Cyanide Cookies is his YouTube name. And then we had Horny Animal again. And then we had RC Gusto. You guys go check out Gusto's channel. His link's down there. And then we had MRE Kid, who asked what my favorite MRE was. And I went on some kind of ramble and rant about that. And then Miss Leah and Dub C. Thank you guys for your super chats. Always finish out by saying thank you to my patrons over there, and as soon as I get my regular videos back out, there will be a list of the patrons at the end of every video. Huge thanks to you guys for helping me out, because those things are what I use that for, is to get things for content for the channel, and it's a huge help. So thank you guys all for hanging out, and I'll see you next week. Next Saturday, well, wait, next Saturday. I might be in Kentucky next Saturday. Hang on a second. Let me check just real quick. Let's see if... Nope, he did not text me back. Well, anyway, I'm supposed to be maybe possibly going and doing a live stream with another YouTuber in Kentucky. And that'll be happening at Bob's. We're going to be checking out something new Bob's got. But it'd be cool to kind of intermingle with another YouTuber, kind of mix the two audiences together there, possibly. You know, and expand on, like, all you folks get to check them out, and some of his folks check out what we do over here. And oh, how did that happen? Missed a super chat. Oh. CT says, good night, all. Well, thank you for that last-minute super chat there, CT. You are too kind, my friend. Too kind. My goodness. But, yeah, that's possibly going to be next week. I have no guarantees on that. I did text Bob a couple times, actually, and I didn't get a response yet, so I don't know exactly what's going on with that, if anything. So... maybe if I find something out, I'll try to update you guys with a post on my channel. If you guys check those out, you do. If not, that's cool too. I made one yesterday, 9/11 related. But yeah, so keep your eyes on the on that. Maybe it'll pop up as a post on your feed if you have your notifications on. Even if you don't, you watch this channel on occasion, it might still pop up. But yeah, there's a possibility I might be going there next week. I don't know. Just all depends on a few things and how I'm feeling, and if I feel like I can make the drive. So, all right. I guess really all I got left to do is say thank you guys for watching, and I will see you on the next live stream. Later.